Hello, everybody, and welcome to IC Markets Market Commentary. My name is Tamar Mer from Trade with Precision. So last week we saw European index market pushing higher on trade hope and a suggestion by a policymaker in the ECB of a potential further rate cut next month. So I want to start here with a chart of the DAX, the Germany 40, because this one has pushed to all-time highs. So we can see here the consolidation under the previous level of the all-time high around the 23,470 area, and now we closed above it. If we'll take a look at the weekly chart, we can see the strong V recovery that we had here and the close above. So I'm looking for a bit of release of the strong buying pressure and a continuation of the move. So for a shallow pullback, I'm looking at the level of the 2300. We can see that if and when the market will pull back into that area, we're also going to be closer into the averages. But the area that I'm most interested in for a pullback is the 22,500. It will release some more buying pressure on the higher time frame and also bring us back to a very strong level of support and resistance. If we take a look at the European stock index, we can see that unlike the DAX, we are still sitting underneath some strong levels of support and resistance. So the major level that I'm looking for potential sellers coming back into the market is the 5400. Currently, we're consolidating underneath that 5300 area, which we can see has also acted as a previous level of support and resistance in the past. Now, I want to move into some euro crosses, and I want to start here with euro GBP, and this is the monthly chart, and we can see we had a sharp push by the euro, and currently we are pulling back into a very strong level of support and resistance around the 0.8450. But the big picture here on euro GBP is still a downtrend. Now, if we'll take a look here on the weekly chart, we can see that as higher time frame pulling back, lower time frame tend to change direction, and we are in an uptrend here on the weekly chart, pulling back into the buy zone, that area between the 10 and the 20 moving averages. So I'm looking for short-term reaction to the level that we have pulled back into. We can see the plenty of touches at that area in the past. So looking here on the daily chart, we can see that we are now pushing toward that level. I'd like to see a change of trend, meaning some more buyers returning into the market before looking for potential reaction as a buy opportunity to that level. Next, I want to take a look at Euro Kiwi. Now, this is the weekly chart, and we can see here for the weekly, we are in a nice uptrend, clear series of higher highs and higher lows. We also have the moving averages 10, 20, 50, all fanning, all in the correct order for an uptrend. And for last week, we closed at a nice bullish rejection candle. If we'll take a look here on the monthly, we can see that the monthly is also in an uptrend with moving averages fanning and in the correct order, and nice convergence on the momentum indicators. Now, from the monthly chart, we can still pull back some more into the 186 area, 185.5. So there's still some more room for a pullback in the context of the monthly chart. Now, taking a look here on the daily chart, and we can see that the daily is in a downtrend, and we have pulled back a bit here on that push, but we're still in a downtrend. So what I'd like to see for a potential opportunity based on this weekly chart bullish candle, I'd like to see a change of direction on this time frame. So I'd like to see a little bit of a pullback over here, another higher low is forming, then I'll be looking for a potential opportunity in the direction of the weekly and the monthly chart. However, if we will break this previous low, then I'll be looking for a continuation of the pullback, and I'll be looking for buy opportunity around the monthly level, around that 1.86. Lastly, let's take a look at the chart of euro dollar. Now, on euro dollar, if we'll take a look here on the weekly chart, we can see again we are in a very nice uptrend and we have reacted to that 1.16, which is a very strong level of support and resistance on this market. So, what I'm looking for is a continuation of this pullback in and around the area of the sweet spot, the area between the 50 and a 61.8% retracement. We can also see on the daily chart that this area has been an area of consolidation before the next push toward that higher high. So I'm looking for the market to continue this push lower, so for the euro to weaken against the dollar until we reach that area of 1.10 to 1.11. Then I'll be looking for buyers to come back into the market, change of direction on the lower time frame, and a continuation of this move and another test of this 1.16 area. Happy trading, everyone. Bye for now.